Just 3 games into the Premier League season and things are already looking dire for Erik Ten Hag after an unconvincing 1-0 win over Fulham, a 2-1 loss at Brighton and that humiliating home defeat to Liverpool. The pressure is building. Journalists are beginning to question his decisions, and while he's unlikely to be dismissed right away, poor results could seal his fate. With Ten Hag's future in doubt, the hunt for his successor is heating up. So who's most likely to replace him if he does leave? I've ranked the top 10 contenders from least likely to most likely. Stay tuned as we dive into the names making waves and explore who might be next to take on the challenge at Manchester United. At number 10, Zidane, who led Real Madrid 3 consecutive Champions League titles, has the experience and the authority to motivate and inspire any underperforming team. Interestingly, Zidane has considered managing Manchester United before, but mentioned that his limited English might be a barrier. However, the legendary midfielder hasn't completely closed the door, saying he would never say never to the job. It's easy to think Zinedine Zidane has ties to Old Trafford, given how often his name comes up when there's talk of a new Manchester United manager. Though he hasn't been connected to the club in the past, it seems the Frenchman is definitely on their radar now. Number 9, another former Manchester United player with a chance is Michael Carrick, the ex-midfielder who was underrated during his playing days, is also flying under the radar as a coach. He's shown potential at Middlesbrough, even leading them to the Carabao Cup semi-final last season and winning the first leg against Chelsea. Carrick has also been an interim manager at Old Trafford, where he won twice and drew once before Ralph Rangnick's difficult stint. Moving up to the top position might be a bit soon, but as a former Premier League winner who knows the club well, he could be a promising option for the future. Number 8, Roberto De Zerbi is quickly becoming one of the hottest names in football management, and top Premier League clubs are taking notice. After leading Brighton to a Europa League spot in his first season, his reputation has soared. It's starting to feel like only a matter of time before De Zerbi takes charge of a Champions League team. Manchester United needs to move quickly if they don't want to miss out on one of Europe's brightest managerial talents. Even Pep Guardiola has called him one of the most influential managers of the last 20 years, highlighting the respect he commands. Now managing Marseille, the 45-year-old has a strong start, with rumours swirling that he could one day replace Guardiola at Manchester City. United will need to act fast to keep their rivals from snapping him up. Number 7, Mauricio Pochettino's unexpected departure from Chelsea just days after the 23-24 Premier League season ended quickly put him on the radar of top clubs across Europe. Known for his ability to develop and nurture young talent, the former Southampton and Tottenham manager would be an excellent fit to lead Manchester United's rising stars like Kobe Mainoo and Garnacho. At 52, Pochettino is still young enough to have a long and successful career ahead, while also bringing a wealth of experience to any team. However, he has just signed with the American team and he's looking to guide them at the 2026 World Cup. Number 6, Ruben Amorim, often compared to Jose Mourinho, is attracting attention from clubs around the world, including possibly from Ineos. After spending much of his playing career at Benfica, he now manages one of their rivals in Sporting. Since he arrived, the 39-year-old has brought success back to Sporting, playing exciting football and winning 2 league titles, a Portuguese Super Cup and 2 Portuguese League Cups. Moving to Manchester United would be a big step up, but Amorim would likely feel confident, especially since he was considered for the Liverpool job after Klopp left. Number 5, Kieran McKenna has a history at Manchester United, having been part of Solskjaer's coaching team during his time at the club. Since leaving United, McKenna has made a name for himself by leading Ipswich Town back-to-back promotions, bringing them back to the Premier League for the first time in over 20 years. There were rumours that McKenna might be on Chelsea's radar after Pochettino's departure, but nothing came of it. Although he has signed a new contract with Ipswich, the pull of managing Manchester United could be a hard one to resist. Number 4, Graham Potter's reputation may have taken a hit after his time at a Big Six club, but the difficult circumstances at Chelsea made success almost impossible. Even Maurizio Pochettino's struggles at Stamford Bridge highlight just how tough Potter's task was. in a more stable environment, Potter might just shine again. While his success at Brighton was impressive, his stint at Chelsea and Roberto De Zerbi's success with the Seagulls since has caused some overlook in his coaching abilities. Ineos, however, seems to admire him, especially with his past connections to their French club Nice. He's definitely a name to keep an eye on in the coming months. Number 3. Thomas Tuchel is one of the most successful managers currently without a job. He's known for his smart tactics and has experience in English football, leading Chelsea to a Champions League win. After leaving Bayern Munich when they missed the Bundesliga title, Tuchel is seen as a top coach for clubs looking for success. Manchester United might consider him as the right person to bring them back to the top, especially since he's said to be interested in returning to the Premier League. However, Tuchel has mentioned he's not best fit for long-term projects, which could make some clubs unsure. Even so, his winning record and experience make him a strong option for quick results. Number 2, Ruud van Nistelrooy. As part of Erik Ten Hag's new deal, there were big changes to Manchester United's coaching staff, including the return of the legend Ruud van Nistelrooy as assistant manager. Years after scoring goals for the Red Devils, his appointment surprised some, especially since he was last seen managing PSV. If Ten Hag departs, Van Nistelrooy might see an opportunity to step in and take the job, especially with United struggling to break down teams and convert chances. There's a possibility that Ten Hag is already feeling the pressure, knowing United's former star striker could be a potential successor. Number 1, Gareth Southgate. The former England manager is emerging as the top choice for the Manchester United job if Erik Ten Hag decides to leave. After 8 years with the national team, Southgate stepped down following another tough European Championship. Although Fabrizio Romano confirmed that there was no contact between Southgate and Manchester United before Ten Hag's contract renewal, it's widely believed that Sir Jim Ratcliffe, a key figure at the club, is an admirer of Southgate's managerial skills. With Southgate now free from his duties with the national team, he could move from leading England on the international stage to taking charge at Old Trafford, potentially becoming the new face of Manchester United's future. And there you have it. 10 potential managers who could step into Erik Ten Hag's shoes if he does leave Manchester United. But now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think should replace Erik Ten Hag if he's shown the door? Do you believe he deserves to stay until the end of the season, or should he have been let go after the FA Cup final? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates and football insights. Your opinion matters, so let's hear it.